Bring yourself onto your mats and stretch out into child's pose. Separate the knees, wiggle your hips open, and begin to settle into this beautiful balasana. Let's bring a conscious breath into the back of the body and allow the heart and the front of the body, shoulders and head to soften into the earth. And just opening through the lungs with every breath. We'll take a stretch across the back by sliding the left arm under, threading the needle and wrapping the right arm around your back. Breathing again into the back of the body so that you can open the shoulder blades. When you're ready, change sides, slide the right arm across. Opening across the back of the shoulders and then just draping your left arm behind you. If it's available, you can catch your inner thigh. Taking a few deep breaths here. Noticing how you can drop into the stretch, and then when you're ready, we're going to come up onto hands and knees, and we're going to inhale into cat and exhale into an arc. So it's a little bit backwards breathing. If this doesn't feel okay for you, you can change the breath. But see if you can just reverse the breathing, leading with the chin and the sternum on the exhale and inhaling into the back of the body. Going at your own rhythm and at your own pace as you follow your breath, bringing it in the body and then expanding as you stretch and arch. If it feels good to you, you can do a bit of a sexy cat, circling the neck and the head as they move together, craniosacral rhythm. And we'll take 3 or 4 in each direction and then reversing, depending on how fast or slow you like to go. And this just feels nice and sexy and circular in the body as you can move the hips and the neck around in this very primal motion. Nice. Now curl your toes under. You're going to sit back onto the heels and just stretch your Achilles and the base of your feet out here. And slide your hands a little bit forward and bring yourself up into downward facing dog, where you can pedal out the feet, twist, cross the knees across from each other, and press your rib cage towards your thigh bone as you bend one knee and lower the opposite heel down into the mat with a little bit of a twist here. Good. Let's come back to the center, soften the knees, and then lengthen those hips up as you sink into your downward facing dog with a deep breath. Inhale, lift the heels, and as you exhale, bring yourself into plank. Lengthen out. Lower all the way down to the mat here, and we'll come up into cobra, pressing the top of the feet back, armpit muscles press down as well as you squeeze your elbows and armpit muscles into a flying cobra or shalabhasana or locust pose. Stay with your breathing, and then when you're ready, push back into your child's pose. Inhale, rise back up, and exhale into that downward facing dog, sending the hips high, lengthening those heels down as you can. Good. And we're going to look forward and step your left foot to the front of the mat, drop your back right knee down, and take a low lunge. Bring the hands to heart center, square the hips, closing the lower ribs in. Inhale and interlace your hands as you reach up and stretch your spine. Arch the back if that's comfortable, and then exhale, come home with your hands. Open into a low lunge by lifting the back knee and take the left arm up for a low lunge twist. Inhale here, and as you exhale, drape that left arm behind you to further open the shoulders in the twist. Good. Now we'll come into a little low lunge, bending the back knee and then pressing back into that low lunge, sending your body into a plank now and lowering back down, Chaturanga Dandasana, and then inhaling up into your cobra. Armpit muscles pull down towards your heels and then release. Let's take that flying locust, flying cobra, Shalabhasana, to strengthen the back body, lifting up into a comfortable position, breathing in. And as you exhale, send your hips back into Balasana and Child's Pose. Preparing for second side. When you're ready, first looking forward and bringing yourself up into downward facing dog when you're ready. Stacking the bones, relaxing the back of the throat and the neck here. Finding your balance point. And then looking forward and stepping that right foot forward, bend the back knee and bring it down. Inhale by bringing the hands to the heart center and exhale to ground your hips. Then inhale, interlace your hands, flip them up and lengthen through the spine. So you're lifting up and pushing down through the legs, anchoring. Releasing, bringing the hands home to the mat. Lift the back knee into a low lunge and open that right arm, twisting. Stacking the shoulder blades, soften the neck and the throat and the jaw. And then draping that arm behind you so you get a little extra shoulder opener. Separate the collarbones. Stay with your breath and let's roll the eyes towards the third eye center as you come back to your low lunge, and then just shift your weight back into a little runner stretch, stretching the hamstring. And then when you're ready, come back to that nice long low lunge, and as you plant your hands down, step back into plank, inhaling. Exhale to lower down to the mat. Inhale up into your cobra, lengthen through your tailbone, slide your shoulder blades down, and then bringing the heart back to the mat, lift the legs, lift up, full flying cobra to strengthen the back of the body. Rolling the eyes towards the third eye, so that as you come back to Child's Pose, separate the legs and bring the forehead and third eye to rest. Conscious breath into the back of the body. Softening the belly and the heart center as you melt into the earth. Good, let's come up out of that. And we're going to come up onto hands and knees. We're going to prepare for some chest and heart openers in Ustrasana or camel pose. So if it's available to you, you can turn your fingertips up and feel your kidneys, make space in the lower back, or you can just place your hands with fingertips down. You're going to tuck your tail, get a nice juicy arch back. Let the chin lift up, collarbone and chest open, and if it's available to you, you'll reach back with the hands to catch your heels. The knees are underneath your pelvis. Eyes are open. Chest and heart are expanded here. And when you're ready to come up from this position, you're going to use your inhalation. So make sure that you're careful to support your lower back, and your inhale lifts you up. And we'll just sit back onto the heels, exhale. And if you need to round your spine or just sit and feel the energy that you've moved through that brightening Ustrasana, the camel pose that opens the heart, Anahata chakra. Now, you can repeat that, or we can try a forearm headstand. So you want to interlace your hands and place them on the crown of your head and bring your forehead right at your hairline down to the mat. As you walk your feet up and in, if this is your practice, you'll take one leg up at a time, stacking the shoulders and the hips and the feet in one line. Press down through the forearms and the shoulder strength that you have here to balance. If this is not yet your practice, that's okay. You might want to practice camel pose one more time, or possibly just come back into downward dog, or take your own favorite asana here. If you are up in your forearm shoulder stand, you feel like playing with the feet and the legs, you can extend them out, bring them into Baddha Konasana, or simply play with a pike until you're ready to send the feet and the knees back down onto the mat. And let's all come to rest now in child's pose with the hands reaching back towards the feet, and allow the shoulders to fall towards the earth's gravity. Conscious breathing, softening, and enjoying this time to go inward and work inward to yourself. As you're ready, let's come up for a seated position. And what I've noticed is we have a beautiful Balinese man coming to bless us, bless our Ganesh, bless our closing of our practice. As he's lighting incense and making offerings, let's bring our hands to our heart center. For you are an offering, and I'd like to thank you for being here today. However you'd like to close your practice, you can chant Om, you can lay in Shavasana, or simply meditate. Namaste.